Hello. I'm making another video today, and I, well, I'm still a high school student, and I decided to redo my GCSEs, and I just did my Edexcel 1H, I think it was HR, I don't know, 1H, I did the 1H paper, and I, there was this question, it was like a 5-mark question, and I thought it was like really interesting. I don't know, I had so much, I know this sounds stupid, I had so much fun with it, right? I didn't know what to do, and then it just clicked to me like near the end. So I just wanted to show you like what I did. I don't know if this is correct. The marks game still hasn't come out, so but I'll just show you what I did personally. Um, and yeah, so this is the question, right? Even if you didn't do the 1HR, I still think it's a very nice question. I like it. Given that 2 to the power n equals to 2 to the x squared times 16 to the x times 8, and x is bigger than 0, you have to find an expression for n in terms of x. And you know what? I first looked at this question, I was like, oh, it's just laws of indices. I'll just like rearrange it. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. It wasn't that easy. It's a 5. Oh, and I forgot to mention you have to give parameters for n too. So you have to say like n bigger than this, n lesser than that, like stuff like that, right? So let's just get started, okay? So I'll show you what I did first. Like I think this is the first step in general. What you had to do. And this is the first step whenever you see like resolving indices. The first step you have to do is look back on laws of indices. I never had 2 unknowns before, so this is the first time for me. But what you do is that since it's the same base, right? And actually, you can probably deduce that these are also powers like with the base 2. You can, for example, if you this is this is 2 to the power 4. Yeah, 2 to the power 4, and then this is 2 to the power 3. So what we're going to do is that we're going to turn these all to base 2 so that we can do laws of indices on it, right? So let's go 2 n equals to 2x squared times 2 to the 4 bracket x times 2 bracket, let's just put in a bracket even though we don't really have to. It's a good habit. So here we have 2 to the n equals to 2 to the x squared times bracket 2 to the power 4 and bracket no, the whole bracket to the power x times 2 to the 3, right? 2 to the like cube 2. So what you do from here, right, is that since these are all base 2, we can turn this into a simpler equation. N, oh yeah, okay. So lots of, okay, yeah, I'll just go through it. N equals to x squared times hold on, I'm a little slow today. Oh no, since it's a times, it's a plus. Yeah, I'm sorry. I walked a lot today. 4x plus 3. Okay, we got n is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3. So when I first saw all of this, right, I don't know why it was my first instinct, but I just saw the x and then the x squared, and I was like, oh, quadratic formula. Okay, it wasn't the way to like get the actual answer, but I did learn something from it, okay? If you put this into the quadratic formula, I can't remember the exact value it was, but they were below 0. They were negative numbers. So what that told me, right, is that when n cannot equal to 0, because they already stated with the parameter that x has to be bigger than 0. And when n is equal to 0, x is a negative number. Therefore, n is bigger than 0. We already have like semi parameters. It's not definite, but it's getting somewhere at least. So that's what I found out by using the quadratic formula, right? Let me just put this up here. And then I was freaking out, right? Because at first I thought it was just like find a thing for x, like explain x in terms of n. And then I was like, isn't that it? But then I read the question, but I have a problem with reading questions. So when I realized that I had to rearrange this so that x was a subject, I started like losing my shit. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna get me demonetized. I can't even monetize this anyway. So I was just trying everything in my power to like just turn the like rearrange it. I tried factoring it. I tried like doing really funky stuff with it, right? Like really funky stuff. And I was just like sitting there like crying to myself. I was like, "Oh my god, why can't I simplify this? Why can't I simplify this?" And then it hit me. I was having a flashback. I have this friend. He's not very good at math, right? And I was helping him out with the function stuff, and you had to put something in complete the square form. And I was just thinking about that. Like I was helping him do the complete the square a couple days before the exam, and then I was like, wait, I can complete the square. So that's what I did. So I always got stuck here, right? The x squared. I always got stuck here. Anyway, so n equals to... Oh, let me teach you about my cool... Well, it wasn't really my math teacher taught it to me, but I think this is a really good way to complete the square. So x squared plus 4x plus... And then we're going to have an unknown constant. Just bear with me, okay? We're going to have constant k. Okay, plus k. And then plus 3, then we minus k. Okay? This means that these cancel each other out, right? So technically it's still equivalent to n. Then so we just get our usual x, and then you always have this x plus 2 squared. And then k, we don't know the identity of k, right? K's identity is this number squared. Okay? This number times by itself. So k here will be equal to 4. Okay? So then this is still out here, right? It's minus 3 minus k is still out here, okay? So k is equal to 4. So we got 3 minus 4 on the outside of the square. So we got then n x plus 2 squared minus 1. Okay. Now we can actually like put this into a form where x is the subject. We don't have to deal with all those funky like little quadratics and shit, right? So then what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna get rid of this. What we're gonna do is that I assume everyone watching this knows how to rearrange, so I'll just skip over some of this. Plus 1 to both sides, get rid of the 1, the negative 1. Then we got x plus 2 squared. We square root it. N plus 1, square root of n plus 1 is equal to x plus 2. And then we minus 2 from both sides. N plus 1 minus 2 equal to x. Beautiful. And that is x expressed with n. Wait, did I say that right earlier? Did I say like x? Whatever. But yeah. And then now we need the parameters for n though, right? We need the parameters for n. What I did was I went back to the complete the square. So what I did was let's go see our buddy again, okay? Let me delete this. Let's go x plus 2 squared minus 1. So what's neat about this, right? Oh, not 2, damn it. Is that this makes finding the parameters for n way more easier than if it was just like this form. At least personally. Because then what we can do is that we zero out x, right? Because it can't be lower than 0. That's it was in the parameters of the question. So we make x equal to 0. Here, x is 0 plus 2 squared minus 1 equals n. So we got 2 squared, that's 4. Then we minus 1, 3, n equal 3 when x is equal to 0. Therefore, oh my god, there's a spider on my thing. So when x is equal to 0, n is equal to 3. Therefore, x, n bigger than 3. And that is the parameter and x expressed in n for, I think it was the 26th question of the 1HR Edexcel exam in 2023. I don't know if this is right. I'm probably gonna regret this if this is wrong. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope like that was understandable. And yeah, if this video is if this video is bad, just give me suggestions in the comment section. But thank you. Bye.